Before we begin, I want you to get nice and comfortable. Get into a position where you can easily relax and let go. And all you're going to have to do for the next little while is just listen to my voice, let go of everything, your surroundings, and just follow me into a deep hypnotic trance. Now I want you to close your eyes, and you're going to keep them closed for the rest of our session. And just notice already how easy it is to relax with your eyes closed. It's so natural to feel yourself becoming more calm and relaxed. And I want you to begin to focus on your breathing. Try to narrow your focus onto just my voice and your breathing. Try to notice each and every breath that you take. And already you're just beginning to feel more and more relaxed. Each breath that you take, you feel a sort of weight weighing down on you. And you're going to find, especially when I guide you through a breath, it's going to help us become more in sync, and you're going to find it so incredibly relaxing. I want you to go ahead and take a nice deep breath now. In, hold it in your lungs, and exhale, so warm and heavy. You can feel the way that breath really weighed on you. Even now you still feel its weight sort of pulling on you. So warm and heavy and relaxed. And each breath I guide you through, you're going to feel us become more in sync. Feel that now. Take another deep breath. In, hold it in your lungs, and exhale, so warm and heavy. Already it's becoming so easy just to float and let go. You can kind of feel everything around you becoming a little more distant as you feel yourself sort of floating in that warm, heavy relaxation. And you're going to really feel that pull from my voice as you take another deep breath. Now, in, hold it in your lungs, and let go, and exhale, so warm and heavy. Feels so good just to float with my voice, each breath that you take. Even now as you continue to breathe, you feel the way they're slowing down. Each time you breathe in all this warmth and relaxation. Each time you exhale, you're just pushing everything else out, so that my relaxation is sort of filling your head like a warm cloud. And you're going to really feel that as you take this next breath now. In, hold it in your lungs, and exhale, so heavy and relaxed, so warm. It feels so nice just to give in to my voice in this warm, relaxing place. As we go along, you can just let my voice sort of take you away as you float and drift. You're going to find in this place it's so easy to use your imagination. It doesn't matter how clearly you see the things I suggest. It's more important that you try to feel everything I say. And I want you to imagine just below your feet is a warm red light. Think of it like a little ball. a little ball of energy, of light, a warm red light. And as you try to imagine it just below your feet, you can already feel its warmth on your feet, on the very soles of your feet. Imagine that light like little rays of sunshine. Notice how warm and relaxing it is to feel that light near your feet. And that light symbolizes my energy. And we're just going to have that energy wash over your entire body and make you feel so incredibly relaxed. And I want you to imagine that light now begins to move up, as if that ball of light is just soaking over your feet, as if your feet are glowing with that warm red energy. And you can feel that warmth like a tingle on your feet, on your toes. You can feel it soaking into the muscles in your feet. And it just feels so wonderful to let that warm red light wash over you. And imagine it begins to move up through your ankles. Imagine that light now moving over your legs. And you can feel it in your legs, that sort of tingle, that energy soaking into your muscles, so that you can barely feel them as that warm energy just soaks over them. And imagine that light now moves up as it continues. And feel me shining that light on your knees as it moves up. And through your knees it moves into your thighs, those heavy muscles, just glowing and soaking into that warmth. And imagine that light continues to move, your whole legs just glowing in that energy. And you feel it move through your waist, and you feel it really settle in your stomach. And as it does, you can feel it begin to melt any tension, any anxiety, any worries. Since we hold that energy in our stomach, you can feel my red light just melting away any of that. And you can just feel an overwhelming sense of calmness come over you. You feel so incredibly calm and relaxed as you give yourself to that warm red light moving up through your body. And I want you to imagine it moves from your stomach as it continues up, and feel it soak into your lungs. Feel that warm red light like a cloud filling your lungs. Each breath that you take, it just spreads out. It grows stronger. You feel your whole lower body just glowing, floating in that warm red light. And it continues up as it moves into your shoulders. Your shoulders just melting, all the weight just melting out of them. And imagine that light moves down into your arms, through your elbow, all the way down into your hands, so that even the tips of your fingers are just feeling that warm, tingly energy as it's moving through you, melting your muscles and making you feel so calm and relaxed, floating. And you're going to feel it now move up through your neck. Imagine that light shining on your neck, and you feel all that weight melting even more. So incredibly relaxed. You feel it move now into your head. It starts in your jaw and your mouth. You can feel your whole mouth just sort of getting so heavy and relaxed. And you feel it as it's shining on your face. It moves through your sinuses, opening them up as it moves into your eyes, and those tiny muscles in your eyelids. Your eyes so heavy, relaxing even more. And it continues up into your forehead, melting, relaxing your head, just floating in that cloud. Feel it move up across the top of your head. And you feel it go down into the very back of your head. Imagine almost two hands sort of cradling the back of your head. Two warm red hands, my hands just sort of holding your head. And from those hands you feel that warmth soaking into your mind. Imagine that cloud just sort of filling your head in the best way possible. It just feels wonderful to let that cloud of warm red relaxation just fill your head and sort of push everything else out. Since your head, your mind is so thick with that cloud, it's as if no thoughts can reach you, and it feels so easy just to let any thoughts float away. Almost like little bubbles just sort of drifting away, little particles floating away under that warm red light. Only relaxation fills your head, and my voice just brings out that wonderful feeling more and more. So you can imagine your whole body just glowing with that warm red light, glowing with my energy. And I want you to imagine it wraps itself around you, almost like a warm, comforting blanket. Imagine my energy like that wonderful blanket just wrapping itself around you. And you feel so incredibly safe with that energy around you, like a cocoon. And while you're wrapped in that energy, it's as if nothing can reach you but my voice. Everything seems so far off. But I'm going to take you even further into this trance. While you're just floating in that energy, I'm going to help your mind drift to the deeper levels of this trance. I'm going to count from the number 20 down to the number 1. And with each number, you're going to float deeper. Imagine these numbers like a staircase that your mind is taking down into the deeper trance. And as you go deeper, you can leave the world around you behind. You can even leave your body behind and just follow me so deep into this wonderful trance. And it's going to feel so good just to give yourself to this trance and let everything go. I want you to feel that now with the number 20. And just hearing that first number, knowing you're beginning your descent into this deep trance, you can feel a pull on your mind, a heaviness sort of weighing on you. And you feel that heaviness grow with the number 19, so warm and heavy, floating down already, going down to the number 18, so warm and relaxed. It feels so good just to float with these numbers deeper and deeper. And you feel yourself float even further with the number 17, so warm and heavy, floating down to the number 16, so warm and relaxed. You feel everything sort of drifting away as you go down to the number 15. And you feel yourself going down, sort of taking that staircase deeper and deeper, leaving everything behind as you give yourself to this trance more and more, and you feel yourself go a little further down with the number 14, down, down, down to the number 12, heavier and heavier, floating down to the number 11. You feel the way these numbers are just washing over you, drifting down so warm and heavy as you go to the number 10, just unwinding as you go down into that trance, deeper with the number 9, so warm, so heavy, floating down to the number 8, deeper and deeper, going down to the number 7, so warm and relaxed, floating down to the number 6. You feel everything floating away, slowing down as you're going to the deeper parts of this trance. You feel that with the number 5, down so deep, floating down to the number 4, heavier, so warm and relaxed, your mind just drifting down to the number 3, so incredibly heavy. You feel pulled down by my voice as you go down to the number 2. And on that last number, you can just let go of everything. Leave it all behind. Give in to my voice and drift all the way down. 3, 2, and 1, all the way down, as if you're just floating so gently down through this trance, and you can feel me there with you, just floating with you. You can feel that warm red energy of mine just beginning to wrap itself around you even deeper. Think of that warm blanket as it wraps itself around you, and you feel so calm, so safe, so relaxed, so easy just to float with my voice and let it all go. And as I give you some suggestions, you can just let these words sort of float over you. You don't even need to hear them, and you can even feel my voice so distant from you. All you have to do is just float and drift through this place. You just have to feel my energy wrapped around you as you float deeper and deeper, not concerned with anything at all, but just floating with my voice. And you can feel how connected we are in this place. With my energy wrapped around you, you feel so close to my voice. But we're going to bring out that connection even more. We're going to help you connect with that submissive side of yourself so deeply. And you know, since you've listened to this file, part of you wants to feel that submissive nature come out a little more. You want to feel that connection to that side of you in a deeper way. We're going to bring that out and show you how to focus that submissive energy on me. And you can already feel such a deep, dominant energy coming from my voice. And in this place, it's so natural to feel that desire to belong to my voice, to give yourself to my voice for a little while. And since you're feeling that energy and that connection, I'm going to show you some of the pleasure you can feel from our connection. I'm going to give you a special trigger word that you'll respond to whether you're in trance or awake, but only when I say it. And that special word is a word, pleasure. And just hearing it now, knowing it's a very special word, you can feel a sort of heightened sense of arousal inside of you, as if your body begins to stir each time you hear it, as you feel a wave of heat, arousal, warmth move through your body. But that heat, that arousal really settles in the very sensitive parts of your body. Feel it begin to grow as you hear it again. Pleasure. That's right. And each time you hear it, you feel a little closer to me, closer to my voice. You feel as if you belong to my voice in that deeper way, that arousal bonding us as it grows inside of you. Feel it growing even more. Pleasure. That's right, that heat inside of you growing. You feel so close to me, and that's so incredibly arousing, so exciting for you. And you feel that heat grow again with the word pleasure. That's right. That heat building in your body. You feel so submissive and so connected to me. And we're going to help bring all of that out even more. I'm going to help build that pleasure into a full hypnotic orgasm. I'm simply going to count again, this time from the number 1 all the way up to the number 10. And with each number, you're going to feel that heat grow. The more I count up, the more that pleasure builds inside of you. As I get to those higher numbers around 8 or 9, you'll feel yourself right on the edge of that pleasure, desperate to let it out and feel that full release. When I reach the number 10 and command you to release, you'll open your eyes and fully awake as you feel that complete pleasure release from your body in the most intense orgasm. It'll feel so wonderful. And that orgasm symbolizes our connection in that unique way, as if when you feel that release, you'll give yourself entirely to me in that moment. And when you wake with that pleasure, you'll feel so aroused for the rest of the day, so connected to me, feeling a desire to explore this side of you more, and just feeling incredibly aroused and happy for the rest of the day, as if we've awokened a pleasure inside of you, a desire. You can feel that growing with the word pleasure. Feel that heat growing inside of you. Each time I say it, that heat builds. You feel so close to me. You feel that intimacy growing. Pleasure. Feel that heat building between us. And now we're going to build it up and let it all go. Feel that with the first number. 1. And you can feel that heat inside you. You can feel that pleasure moving through your body. Already so aroused. Already needing that release as you move up to the number 2. Growing stronger inside of you. That heat really registering in the most sensitive parts of your body. You feel that pleasure building, growing, and you feel it really build with the number 3. Feel that heat in your body, a sort of pulse that's building inside of you with each number. Feel it grow with that heat with the number 4. That's right. You feel yourself already getting closer to that release. You feel that desperate desire inside of you to feel that release, that excitement building like a fire inside of you. And it grows again with the number 5, stronger and stronger. You can feel how close you're getting to that release, and you feel that need inside of you so strong. Feel yourself move even closer with the number 6, pleasure moving through you, pleasure building. You need that release, and you move a little closer for me with the number 7. That's right. You're getting so close to that release. You feel so close to me, and you need to let this all go. You need to feel that full orgasm, and you move so close with the number 8. That's right, you need it, and you feel that energy inside of you welling up in every sensitive part of your body. You're so ready to let it go, and you move right to the edge with the number 9. That's right. Feel yourself right on the edge of that pleasure, and on that next number, you can wake and let it all go. I want you to completely orgasm for me. 8, growing with that pleasure. 9, pleasure moving through your body. And 10, release. That's right. Give yourself to that pleasure for me. That's right. You are such a good girl.